Hey guys, I'm super excited to tell you about a group that's going to come see us on Friday, February 20th. The group company name is called Mutasia, and that's because they have several authors, several illustrators, a graphic designer, animation coordinators that have come together to come up with this imaginary island called Mutasia. Now, when you have something that mutates, that means that it changes, like your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles change from turtles to ninjas. Well, on the island of Mutasia, they have animals that are 2 and 3 animals combined into one animal. And that is what we're going to be learning about today. The first picture you saw was a character handbook of all the characters on the island of Mutasia. They also have picture books. This one is called the Nib Book. They also have one called Figley's New Favorite Food, which we're going to be reading today. This is one of their chapter books, Endless Caverns, which they will be talking about when they come see us on the February 20th. This is their second chapter book, Clubhouse Clash. All of their books, except for the character handbook, will be AR, so we will have AR tests for all of them. This is a music CD of the songs from Mutasia. And this is a DVD movie about some of the Mutasia characters called the Mishmash Bash. There are also plush animals that you're going to see. This is Chadwick. Chadwick is a mutated animal consisting of a leopard, an elephant, and frog. By now you should have received an order form. Your parents or grown-up can order some of these items for you if you would like. So you need to go over it with your grown-up and talk about what you might like to have. It is two-sided, so make sure you look at both sides. You can get the DVD, the CD, the books, picture book, or chapter book. You can also get the plush animals. Even though you haven't been to media class this week, why don't you come up with your own Mutasia animal using 2 or more animals, come up with something, draw it out, write out what your animals are, and bring it on Friday, February 20th, or you can give it to me ahead of time and I can put it on the board. And now we're going to read Mutasia's Figley's New Favorite Food. Think about it. Do you like to try new foods? Or are you one of those people that likes to stick with what you know? Here's our title page, Mutasia, Figley's New Favorite Food. Far across the ocean lies the mysterious island of Mutasia, where you will find the strangest of creatures with the oddest of features, which means they won't look normal. As you explore the island further, you'll find a donkey-faced squid, a flamingo-necked fish, and more creatures than you've not seen before. Zapata and Chadwick lived deep in the Mutasian jungle. They thought one of life's most exciting adventures was discovering new foods, no matter how strange, so they liked trying new stuff. But their young friend Figley was afraid to try anything new. What if he didn't like it? I love pickled shrimp on a stick, Chadwick announced while stuffing his face. Figley, I made enough for everyone, Zapata said. That looks gross, gasped Figley. I know I won't like it. How do you know you won't like it if you've never tried it before, Zapata asked. If you don't like it, what's the worst that could happen, asked Chadwick. A gross taste that lasts for like only a moment? But if you do like it, prepare for a taste of flavorlicious adventure. All right, Figley mumbled, hesitantly biting down on the squishy blue shrimp. I know it looks like a blue shrimp, but we don't know what the head of that animal was for it to be called a shrimp and not a shrimp. Also, what do you think? Do you think he's going to like the shrimp? Shrimp-tastic, yelled Figley. Pickled shrimp is my new favorite food, he said with a sniff of his long trunk. Look, I forgot the fair starts today, Zapata said with excitement. The list to the Boglands gathers once a year to cook up and share their favorite dishes. Let's drop in. So now he gets the opportunity to try a lot of new food. Now this character's name is Punkini. Punkini is a koala with snake eyes is what he looks like. And Figley is very familiar with what he has to eat. Yum! I see Punkini's prickly potatoes, Figley shouted. Let's try Julio Habanero's lumpy root mash first. It's delicious, grinned Zapata. Now this is Julio Habanero. He is part gecko and part lobster. Ew, that smells disgusting, Figley groaned. Actually, Zabata replied, lumpy root mash tastes similar to prickly potatoes, but it's sweeter. So what she's trying to say is, if he can eat prickly potatoes, he should be able to eat lumpy root mash. I've never had that, Chadwick said enthusiastically. How about we try it together? It has a weird smell, but I bet it tastes great. So they're going to try it together. Make a prediction of whether you think Figley will like it or not. Well, what do you think? Julio asked. The recipe has been in my family for years. Smacking his lips, Figley replied, Scrumpalumptious! Lumpy root mash is my new favorite food. Now here's my favorite character of them all. This is Billy Pennycorn. Hey, Figley, shouted Billy Pennycorn. Come over here and try Wati's fermented feathered porridge. It's delightfully sludgy. Do you think you would want to eat anything sludgy? I don't think I would. Penguin, and the horn on his head is not a unicorn horn, really. It's from a narwhal, which is a type of whale. And then he also has some kind of leopard spots on the back. So he's a very unique character, but he's my favorite one. Figley poked the jiggly porridge and frowned. Remember, laughed Zabata, tasting something strange and new can be fun. I really don't think I'm going to like that, Figley said nervously, but I'll have a slurp. What do you think? Will he like the feathered sludge? With one gulp of the porridge, Figley declared, Featherific! Fermented feathered porridge is my new favorite food. What else can I taste? This page has no words, but these characters are really unique. You have a hammerhead shark with a duck bill with teeth. You have an armadillo with giraffe legs. And you have a hippopotamus with a lion's mane. This page also did not have pictures, but you see the bumblebee with the rhino horn and rhino feet with beaver teeth and a beaver tail. And all the food that Figley gets to try. Figley raced around the fair sampling as many new foods as he could. The weirder, the better. He even tried a chewy chocolate-covered chizzard. You think he's going to like that one? There are no words on this page, but he's ready to eat it. It's a great illustration. Yuck, Figley gagged, spitting the chizzard out in disgust. That tasted gross. Chocolate-covered chizzards are not my new favorite food. Oh no, Chadwick and Zabata whispered to each other. Is this going to make Figley afraid to keep trying new foods? Hey, Figley said, you were right. The gross taste only lasted for a moment, but trying new foods is a taste of flavolicious adventure. And that's my new favorite thing. I hope you enjoyed this. Remember to bring your orders in if you're going to order any of the books. Bring them in before Friday, February 20th, so the author will have time to get all the materials together and to autograph everything and have it ready to go when they get here Friday, February 20th. I hope you like Mutasia as much as I do. I am thrilled that we're going to have them here, and I love all their materials. Have a great weekend.